Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for your comments on my video the other day. I was pleasantly surprised that anybody was still watching, or I guess, you know, it was very sweet, very thoughtful. I've read all of your comments. I haven't replied yet, but I'm going to. It was just really very nice. So I wanted to leave you with a few more ramblings. Uh, right now I'm sitting outside of my daughter's school. Olivia gets out of school at 11 o'clock. And I have been just busy running errands and things like that this morning. I had to get a COVID test done because I'm having a procedure, having a colonoscopy done on Friday. Been having some issues. So the doctor's going to see what that's all about, make sure nothing funky is going on. Picked up my jug. I'm going to drink the stuff and see how it goes. So hopefully everything is good. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just, I'm only 38. And I know that sometimes when you have issues, like doctors will kind of push you off when you're below 50 to get a colonoscopy. But my issues have been going on long enough that they were like, yeah, let's get you checked out. So anyways, that's, another rambly video I'll do another time. But I just wanted to say to the moms or women, ladies, people, whomevers, even men who might be watching this, who left their support about children and being on medication, I want to say thank you so much. And I also wanted to state that I have absolutely no issue with kids being on medication at all. Now, prior to motherhood, I might have been pretty naive and thought, oh, wow, you're putting your kids on medicine? Oh my gosh. Because when I was in my 20s, I was a party girl and I did drugs and I partied and I did lots of things. And so at that time, I probably would have thought, oh, medication for ADD is like taking drugs, That's what I thought a long time ago. But I don't think that anymore. I realize that it is actually a necessary tool to help people function in the world. And so I didn't want anybody to think that I had a problem or was judgy in that way, because I'm definitely not. I know that eventually both or one of the boys will probably be medicated, and I'm okay with that. I think initially I just wanted to wait to put anyone on medicine, because the testing that Ronan's going to have done is going to help the doctor know better which medicine is going to be best for him. And I think I'm nervous about that trial and error period of time where you're trying to get the right medication for your child. And I've read some stories online. I joined an ADHD parenting group of, parents of kids with ADHD and ODD and all of this other stuff. And so I know some parents have gone through hell trying to get, I've got something in my eye. Some parents have gone through hell trying to get the right medication, and it can be a really stressful process. And I think for me personally, I just wasn't ready for that type of anxiety that I knew that was going to happen. So, I wanted to wait until Ronan's doctor could provide us with better info on what he should be taking if he does need medication. And as far as Armor goes, because he is such an easygoing kid, like he really is. Armor is like my sweet boy. He has his moments of defiance and normal, like, kid attitude type stuff. But outside of that, even since a baby, he's easygoing. He goes with the flow and just is a good guy. He's a good kid. So for him, we're almost to summertime. And so that was another reason why I kind of decided to wait for him on that, is because summer's coming and I don't want to put him on medication over the summertime if it's not needed. And also, for both boys through their school, I set up a 504 with their teachers and counselors, which is just a plan to make sure that your child is getting the right type of support they need if they have any sort of learning issues or disabilities or anything like that. I know a lot of you parents probably know what that is. So it was initiated by the school, and the really good thing about it is that Armor's teacher, through all of this, I found out she's so sweet. She has ADHD. So she knows what it's like, and offered a lot of really great things during the 504 meeting as far as support and how to help him in class to stay on task and on focus, or to be focused. So at that time, I was like, let's just go ahead and let's set up the 504 plan. Let's see how that goes. And then I'll make a decision. So I'm figuring that as we get through the summer and then school starts again in the fall, and they get started in second grade, for either of them, if it is an issue or they're struggling or they're having a hard time, then we'll meet with the doctor and go at that time to say if we need to put them on like a low dose of something. So that's kind of where we are on that. But I just really appreciate those comments, because it is scary to put your kids on medicine. No matter what your thoughts are, you question if it's the right thing to do. Are you jumping ahead? Are you being a lazy parent and you don't want to do these things that are hard? And I mean, you think of a lot of things in your head whenever you're faced with that decision. So I just appreciate that support and comments. And for those other moms out there who have had to go through this or are going through this, it's tough. You want to do the best for your kids. You want them to succeed. You want them to feel good about themselves. You don't want them to struggle. Even though we can't fix all of that for them, they're going to have times in life where struggles are necessary and important. But I think educational struggles are not necessary. I think that I had a hard time in school. I was a good student. I wasn't the best student, but I tried my best, and it was a struggle for me. So I definitely want to help them in any way that I can in regards to that. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you for that. I'm going to try not to make this a super rambly video. And I just want to say sorry too. Like, I watched my video back, as I always do. And it sounded like the sound was off, like slightly off, just enough that it was irritating to me. And I thought, damn it. But I didn't want to have to re-record it. And I was just like, well, you know what, whatever. I said in the beginning that I wasn't going to edit the video. So I don't know if it's because it was such a long video and I did it on my phone that it just messed up whenever it uploaded it. I have no idea. I guess I'll find out when I upload this video. And then I was thinking, well, maybe I'm talking too fast. My phone, the sound isn't catching up. So if it does it on this video and the sound is off, I'm going to go ahead and say sorry now. And then after that, I'll just find a different way, some other device to record my videos on. But yeah, so it feels really good to make videos kind of again. It feels good to be vocal about what's going on in my life. I'm pretty lonely in the sense that I'm a homebody. I stay at home. Obviously, pandemic life changed a lot of things, but I don't really have a lot of people that I visit. And I just hang out with my kids and my husband. And my husband have a great relationship. We hang out and talk and make each other laugh. And he's, it's like my best friend. So I'm grateful for that. But it is nice to just put everything out there again to the world like I used to. It's very cathartic for me in that time. It's weird because when I'm talking to my phone or my camera and there's no one in front of me, I can say everything I need to say and it just flows right out. But whenever I'm sitting in front of other people, it doesn't come out that way. And it's difficult for me to get my thoughts out, and I get caught up in my thoughts and everything else going on in my head. So anyway, that's it. But yeah, so I'm going to drink my juice here on Thursday. I have to have a liquid diet on Thursday, and then, I go on Friday for my procedure. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully all is well. A little nervous about it. I looked at Google. That's like a nightmare. You don't want to look on Google when you have any sort of health issues going on, because it always leads to something terrible. So I'm not like super freaked out, but a little tiny part of me is a little concerned of just like why my body's doing what it's doing. So hopefully it's all good and they can resolve the issues that I have going on. So that's about it for today. Oh, I did want to say too, since I'm talking about health, I got a couple minutes. So I've lost like 40 pounds. After I had Olivia, my weight after I had the boys, I gained a lot of weight. I lost a little bit before Olivia, and then I had her. I gained weight during breastfeeding, and then I just never really lost it. Back in 2017, I started to lose weight again, and then my father-in-law passed away suddenly, which was really sad. Actually, today is like the 3-year anniversary of that. He passed away, which was really sad. We miss Papa Bart. But he passed, and then Josh started school at night, and then my life, sometimes the dynamic of your life can change and it just throws everything off. So I gained my weight all back. And during my year of depression last year, my terrible year of trying to figure out what the hell is going on with me. In September, I decided it was time and that I was tired of feeling the way that I was feeling. And so I started to, eat healthier. I cut out some things and stopped eating bad stuff. Not that it was like that terrible, but I changed my diet. And so since basically October to now, I've lost 40 pounds. I thought losing the weight would help me with my bowel issues, but honestly, it's only made it worse. So, but yeah, I'm excited that I've lost weight because I was feeling really shitty about myself. I'm like 5'3.5", and when I weighed myself in September, I was at 215. So now I'm at like 175. And I feel really good about that. And I want to lose more weight, but I'm going to be in a wedding in June. So I've already ordered my dress. So I can't like be super focused on losing weight right now. I just have to maintain where I'm at because I don't want to like not fit in my dress. So, but yeah, anyways, it's time to get my girl, and I will see you guys later. Bye.